What's up, my people, man? It's your boy Z the Real. You here, and I'm back. So I'm from vacation. I was just in Jackson, Mississippi. That video y'all see me post. Okay, that was also a shout out video. That was not the real video I was trying to post. I got that video mixed up with one I did on Instagram. So, my Instagram is at Z Reels. Y'all can check that out. Cause unfortunately, like everybody else, I'm proud about where I come from. I'm not fronting that at all. So I come from the slums. I was raised out there. For those that don't know about Jackson, Mississippi, it's a small. My family's from Hines County out there. My mom's side of the family, so they stay out there in Dane Hines, a small little town, but it's predominantly black area that's populated by blacks. But for those that know about Mississippi, the black folks' neighborhoods aren't so that upkept. Streets is tore up, potholes everywhere. It's a lot of abandoned houses, burned down houses. It's not that well taken care of like the white folks' neighborhoods is. There's better neighborhoods than the black folks, but the black folks make do with what they got. So, your boy just came back from out of town. That's why I've been able to do that many videos lately. And not to mention, I've been busy amongst other things. But this video is on Pastors Chronicles. But before I get to him, because I'm going to get to him in just a second, I want to address this Santa Fe shooting in high school. Okay, this high school up in Santa Fe, Texas, for those that seen it. And I was watching it on the news. I was in Jackson. The young man that was 17 years old went in that school and shot that teacher and injured, he killed 10 people and injured 3 others. Okay. Now, for one, I blame the school system they in for not having the right type of security. Okay. That's what I blame for this whole mishap. For one, I'm putting the blame on the school. For one, you don't have proper security because for some reason, and I notice this a lot, and this goes on and this just happens, right? When it comes to a black school, right? I went to Jordan High School in Long Beach. For those that know about the LBC, up in Jordan, there's constant security right there in the front gate. Okay, so they ain't letting nobody, they patting you down. They ain't letting nobody get through unless they know they ain't got no drugs, no knives, no weapons on them at all, okay? I know it's in the hood schools, there's max protection. But in the suburban schools, and honestly, the high school he was in was predominantly all white. It was white and then with a little bit of Hispanic, but that school, so they say it's a gun-free zone, right? But they got hardly no security protection at all, or the guards just didn't pay attention. You see, this is what happens when racially profiling, is basically when we live in a system of racially profiling, is where if you're of white skin, and I hate to play the race card here, but it is what it is, okay? Obviously, that boy was of European or white Hispanic. It was something like that. He was either European, Caucasian. He was one of those races. You know what I'm saying? He comes from obviously a Caucasian family. They was Italian or French or something like that, but nobody really cared about him. Nobody paid attention to too much at all. They thought he was just a normal kid. He was just somebody going to school, playing football, going to church, but that bad had demons. You see, that young man, that 17-year-old, the shooter, was an actual real devil worshiper, okay? He was a real Luciferian. Now, if you look at if you go on CNN, go on YouTube, you look at the videos that the news covered on him, you can see on his Facebook profile, he had the Baphomet symbol on there. He had the devil symbol, okay? See, for some of my followers and my subscribers, y'all know I've explained this in my last videos that a real devil worshiper, a real Luciferian is an actual murder. They will kill at will. They go do what they say they go do. If they don't like you, they're going to kill you. They're going to murder you. Those people are mentally crazy, okay? So that's just what it was. So for one, I'm blaming the school for not having the right security, not having a metal detector. How the hell you like that? How the hell, first of all, how you let the kid walk around there? It's 90 degrees because anybody that lives in the South, right around this time, especially in May into August, September, it gets hot, all right? Even in Mississippi, it was 85 degrees out there. Okay, it's hot. How you letting a kid walk around with a big old black trench coat at that? He wore a heavy one out there at 90-degree weather, and he don't say something about it. They don't at least tell him to take it off. You see, that's what I'm saying, man. Because it's a white school, it's a white populated school. And from what I see, when law enforcement had all those kids out there in the buses, patting them down, I didn't hardly see no black kids at all. I just didn't. Okay, so like I said, tell me it's mostly a Caucasian Latin school, but no, this is what happens when these schools think they so good, think they students are so well privileged that they don't check them at all. So that's how that boy was able to come in there with all that weapons, all that ammunition. all those bonds because the school did not pay attention at all. Nobody cared. You see, you see, this is the problem I have, man. Like society, right? We live in a messed up society. Yet the hood is always portrayed to be bad, right? When it comes to somebody black, they gotta watch them. You know, they gotta strike us down. They gotta put close eyes on us, but they don't want to watch their own. Okay? So for one, I blame the school system. I blame the principal for not having the right kind of security. Not having somebody checking kids at the front gate. Because that's what happens. Same thing in Florida. What's funny, you know, so we just had a Florida shooting. That boy came in there and actually told people ahead of time what was going to happen. The government didn't care about that at all. You know what I'm saying? A Florida shooter, the man that went in that school and shot them teachers and them children up, okay? He had already said it. See, his friend tried to warn everybody what was going to happen. The government didn't care. They didn't pay no attention. Why? Because he had no criminal record. No, see, these shooters, these mass shooters, these couple of people that got mental issues upstairs. There's something wrong with them. Either they're going through problems at the home, nobody's paying attention. And even this kid from the Santa Fe high school, he obviously was somebody that was lonely. Okay, he had demons, all right? Nobody paid attention to him. His parents was obviously... And you notice that they don't show the kids' parents? Where was the daddy? You see, let this be a lesson to anybody watching this video. Hide your ammunition. Hide your guns. Do not have your guns in a place where your kids can get to them. Okay? That whoever the father was, he had his guns in a shed where the son could easily have access to it. Okay? He did not have better security over his guns. This is what happens. Okay? Especially in a suburban, nice neighborhood. Okay? In those type of neighborhoods, man, kids are latchkey kids. Those type of houses, you know what I'm saying? Those type of neighborhoods, the parents is at home working 12, 13-hour shifts. Their kids got all types of time to go do certain things that they want to do. Too much time in the world. So he planned this stuff out. The boy obviously had people he didn't like, and he had demons. See, he was, like I said, he was a real Luciferian. So y'all got to understand this shit, man. Y'all got to understand what's going on right now. And which is going to bring me to Pastors Chronicles in just a second. But yeah, for that Santa Fe shooting, the school is to blame because there's not enough security. These teachers obviously didn't give a damn. They didn't care about him at all. They figured he's white. He's a well-behaved kid. He ain't going to do no harm. No, that wasn't the case at all. They obviously wasn't paying attention. You look at social media. Why wasn't anybody saying anything about it? You see, it's easy, you know, just because somebody got a black trench coat, but they got a... Look at the pins he had. He had a communist pin. That kamikaze shit, that's Japan. That star, first he had a Russian star on there. Now it's communist. Kamikaze, that's Japan. Okay? And Pearl Harbor, if those who watched Pearl Harbor, the jets, the planes that attacked Pearl Harbor were from the Japanese. Kamikaze, that's their thing, okay? That's their military name. They branch. Or their nickname for their military. That attacked Pearl Harbor. That's what he was wearing. He was wearing the Baphomet symbol, which was the devil, a satanic symbol, okay? And then it says, born to kill. But obviously nobody said nothing about it. Nobody paid attention to it. You see, this is why we got so many mass murderings. This is why people can come in there to a school and start shooting up the place. All right? So y'all got to understand it right now. There's a difference between a real devil and somebody being falsely accused. Which brings me to my other point, Pastors Chronicles. Now, brother, I watch your videos. I am Z the real, okay? I'm the one that you comment on such. You normally don't comment on my type of post, but I comment on your videos. But brother, I'm here to tell you, man, what you're doing is not real preaching at all, man. You're not a real child of God. See, a real preacher, a real man of God ain't going to be on YouTube making a bunch of videos talking about somebody, especially a black person that made it, a successful black person, accusing them of being the devil, talking about them, trying to expose them. They're not on YouTube doing that. See, a real man of God, a real preacher, brother, is going to be somebody that's going to be out there in the streets witnessing, passing out tracts. They're going to be telling others about God and how God can save them. They're not going to be going on YouTube, going on these videos, trying to make a bunch of views, you know what I'm saying, trying to get a bunch of subscribers, trying to put the devil on people you don't even know. People you didn't even know before they was even famous. You see, brother, I watched your videos, right? I saw the video you did on Snoop Dogg, you did on 50 Cent, you did on Oprah Winfrey. Brother, that is totally sick. You got a freaking problem, man, for real. That's not real preaching. The Bible clearly tells you not to be talking about don't put your mouth on other people. God clearly says that, okay? How you a man of God trying to expose somebody else? You looking at somebody else's life, you need to worry about yourself right now. Because when you die, brother, when you got to meet God, you're going to meet him individually. You can't bring up 50 Cent. You can't bring up Snoop Dogg. You can't bring up Oprah Winfrey. God's going to judge you individually. And God's going to tell you, man, what are you doing talking about somebody else? Why was you saving your own flock? You see, trying to expose what they doing ain't helping the problem. No, it's not what's going to save anybody else. Okay? What you should be doing is go use YouTube to basically be preaching the word of God. Basically doing a video like I'm doing right now. Or let's say you got your church, you have a Bible study, recording yourself, preaching the word of God, preaching the Bible verses. That's what you need to be doing. No, like for example, right, you'll never see Donald McClurkin going on YouTube talking about another preacher, talking about somebody else that's black that he got a problem with. Why? Because that's not the will of God. That's not what the Lord Almighty called him to do. You'll never see Bishop T.D. Jakes going on here talking about Creflo Dollar, ranting on, because that's not what God called him to do. You see, Pastor Chronicles, the only type of people that use the YouTube platform to put the devil on somebody black, especially these celebrities, are people that's either jealous as hell, okay? They broke, their life is miserable, so they want to blame the devil for somebody else, or they trying to get YouTube views, okay? They trying to, because for one, and I know this is about YouTube, anybody that basically like that has a huge following to tell you this, YouTube will sponsor and pay somebody based on the followers they got. Why? Because it's making them view YouTube more. And if you notice this then, see back then YouTube didn't you used to charge you. Now YouTube is charging for it. Why? Because they got a lot of viewers. They got over 50 million people that's subscribed that are members of their own program, of their website. So they're making money off of it. Okay? So every time somebody clicks into a video, YouTube is getting paid that, so they're paying the subscriber, they're paying the person of the channel to make more views. They're paying them to do that. Versus the ones who they shut off, who they basically flagged because of copyright infringements. But so to my subscribers of this video, y'all need to understand, Pastor Chronicles is doing this so he can get YouTube views, okay? He's trying to get paid off subscribers. You know, because like I say, because if you get a certain amount of subscribers, you get a certain amount of views a video, you're going to get paid for that. So Pastor Chronicles obviously have found a way to hustle the system. But see, the easiest way to do it is basically talk about the devil and accuse somebody famous of being part of the devil. Well, Pastor Chronicle, here's the research. This is what you need to research, right? This is where you're wrong. Everybody in Hollywood ain't a devil worshiper. Everybody in Hollywood ain't a Luciferian. And see, I covered this in my other videos. In my G. Craig Lewis video, I told him that he's wasting time. Excuse me, y'all, my sinuses. But anyways, yeah. G. Craig Lewis, I got on him because he's doing all these videos. This man has done videos for over like 15, almost 20-something years. And yet hip-hop is still around. Okay, see, for some reason, G. Craig Lewis got a personal vendetta against rap music, against hip-hop. He's trying to destroy hip-hop, but that's not what's going to solve the problem at all. You see, originally, hip-hop was created for black folks to have fun, to enjoy themselves. Okay? It was not intended as something to be evil. Okay? See, African Bambaataa, he went to Africa and learned that our black people created music. The music that the media uses as a platform to promote, our people created that. We are the originators of that, okay? So y'all need to understand that just because somebody does this or they do this doesn't mean it's evil, okay? They're not a Luciferian. That's just a symbol. See, if anything, and what y'all don't realize, a lot of these artists, entertainers, they just trolling y'all. See, a lot of them is actually very educated, okay? I'm going to let y'all know that now. People like Stu Dogg, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Drake, they are highly intelligent. A lot of these artists, believe it or not, actually went to school. They got college degrees. Wayne actually has a degree in his music, okay? Sound engineering and songwriting. He has a degree in that. He has an AA degree. The man is smarter than what you think. If y'all really was to go on these interviews and really look at the way these artists talk outside the camera, they speak very intelligent. Even Cardi B on Vlad TV actually had knowledge, was very smart. Okay, I mean, yeah, she went to a strip club, but she made it. See, Pastor Chronicles, what you got to understand, our black people got to stick together, especially in these times, man. These day and times where Trump is president, we got to stick together. You see, God did not tell you to go on YouTube making a bunch of videos. First of all, man, what are you doing when you're watching 50 Cent's videos in the first place? You say you're a man of God, right? You're a pastor. What are you even doing watching hip-hop? You see, you could be telling on yourself right now. You make yourself to be a straight hypocrite. See, Pastor Chronicles, this is why I say you're not a real preacher. It's because a real preacher ain't going to go on YouTube. First of all, if you're a man of God, you ain't going to be going on a bunch of YouTube, a bunch of videos looking at hip-hop at all. Okay? So what does that make you right now? See, you can talk about somebody else, but let's get on you right now. Okay? And furthermore, man, what has he done to you? Really, Pastor Chronicles, what has Oprah Winfrey done to you right now? What you so affected by it, huh? What has Snoop Dogg ever said to you that got you so pissed off right now? Unless you was a part of that, and for some reason they fired you, Used to, in other words, what was telling me right now, based on your videos right now, you used to be a goon or you was a bodyguard. You making it sound you used to work for these people, but because they fired you right now, they didn't promote your music, whatever. They don't have nothing to do with you. Now you got to turn on them and turn against them. That's what it sounds like, man. You sound like a straight up hater right now. You sound like a jealous, bitter black man that's mad because somebody from the hood that made it out of it and they successful. They work hard, and because you couldn't have that same success, you got to put the devil on them. Well, I'm here to tell you, brother, you a lie and the truth ain't in you right now. You need to be doing something else right now. You need to stop deceiving your flock. The people who's going on to your videos, subscribing you, are ones that feel so scared. They don't understand the music business at all, okay? Let me school you on something quick. See, since Pastors Chronicles, you say I need to do my research right now. No. You need to do your own research right now. You need to know this, right? That our people existed for thousands of years, okay? Long before, you know what I'm saying, the Caucasian race existed, we was already here, okay? Everything that's on this earth, we mostly are the ones that created it. We are the aboriginals, okay? Let me also tell you about this Christian religion that you use the devil, you know, to try to put shame on other people, all right? The letter J did not exist until 500 years ago, okay? The true Africans, the people who was on the earth first, which is our ancestors, they was not worshiping Jesus at all. I'm going to let you know this right now. The religion that you worshiping right now, that you teaching to hate and use against these black entertainers and these people that's in the industry, these hip-hop artists, that religion was taught by the slave masters, okay? The ones who basically, like, for example, the Portuguese, right? They went to our land, made a deal with our kings to sell us off to the British and sell us into slavery, right? The slave trade. So while the slave was on board on the ships, the Christianity was being taught. They basically taught Jesus the way they wanted to teach him, okay? Like I told you, God was not originally known as Jesus right now. He's known as either Yeshua or Yahweh. It's like Joshua, but with a Y, okay? He went by different names. He was not being called Jesus at all, okay? So that's what y'all need to understand right now. Yeah, Jehovah was his actual birth name in Israel, but even then, like I told you, man, the letter J did not exist. What the slave masters did was they figured to get us into slavery and to have us basically bound, they figured we're going to divide, conquer, confuse, what I explained in my G. Craig Lewis video that I did, all right? They figured, let us create something that's going to scare them into staying with us. Let's make it a sin for them not to accept Jesus. Because first of all, man, whoever did accept Jesus Christ, they were killed. They were drowned. They were thrown overboard. They were murdered. They was forcing them people to serve Jesus, okay? And see, check this out, right? The same have to say they were children of God, but yet they were tormenting my people. They were beating us. They were raping our children. They were raping our women, okay? They were torturing them, hanging them with a rope. Okay, they were shooting them down like dogs and animals. Treating them like crap. Okay? You see, this is why a lot of people don't trust Christianity at all, because of that type of situation. See, people that really know the truth, like me, I believe in God, right? I believe in the Most High. I believe in the Lord, right? But I don't believe in him the same way these slave masters want us to believe in him. See, that's where you got to twist it, right? And let me also explain this to you, right? People like 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg, they came out the hood, man, where there was no devil there to offer him no help at all. So how could they be worshiping the devil? How could Jay-Z be worshiping the devil when he openly denies having anything to do with him? He said, I do not worship the devil. Why would I do something like that? The only thing Jay-Z actually said is that I believe in God. I have faith in God. I don't believe in religion. Because it's things just that basically separate us. And Pastors Chronicles, but you got to understand too, white supremacists has found a way to pit black folks against each other. And how they go do that? By calling us the devil, making us evil, making you believe that the devil is the key to our success. Not knowing that, man, you come from a race of great inventors, great thinkers, man. A lot of the stuff that's used today, we invented. From the hospitals, okay, to some of the food you see, like the KFC, that was created by the slaves, all right? The colonel just stole those recipes, okay? A lot of this electricity we invented. Thomas Edison didn't invent no light bulb at all. We did. I'm telling you, man, don't let the system fool you right now. The system wants us to be evil eyes, okay? The system has a way to twist it around. Why do you think they can't be taught black history in public schools, in elementary or high school? Why? Because they don't want us black people to know about our true race, our true culture. That's why. They want to paint the Egyptians in a different light. The Egyptians were not white, they were black. The real Egyptians, okay? Y'all, even in that iron on that pyramid, y'all just stop thinking it's evil. Our people created that pyramid. All the white supremacy did was put their own symbol into that pyramid. But that pyramid was ours. Our people created those pyramids from the bottom to the top. So y'all understand where y'all come from, man. Our people originally was not worshiping no Jesus. They believed themselves as gods themselves. They were kings and queens. You come from royalty. So how could somebody black with all this talent be evil? But see, it's reverse mind control right now. It's in the brain. And see, it's funny how you talk about Oprah, right? But in the beginning of the video, you got Mark Dice's video. Let me tell you something about Mark Dice. Mark Dice is one of the most racist ass white men on YouTube ever. Mark Dice gets a kick off making money talking about black people. Notice, every time you mention Illuminati, he's always talking about black people. It's always black folks. You'll never see him or hear him exposing no pedophiles at all. Okay? So y'all gotta understand something right now. Our people originally wasn't worshiping the devil in music at all. The white folks was doing that. You know what I'm saying? The Helen Mellons, a lot of these rock and roll artists, they were doing that. Like Ozzy Osbourne, man. He'll tell you he was worshiping the devil. He called himself the Prince of Darkness. People like him, they in music, they was the one worshiping the devil, okay? They was throwing up all this. Wearing all the black. Wearing the 666. They were doing it. Black folks wasn't even doing that at all, okay? So you gotta understand, man, y'all accusing the wrong people. Okay? Your black people are not devil worshippers at all. They're not Luciferians. Okay? And furthermore, Christianity was forced upon black folks, so why would they be worshiping the devil in the first place? Most of us grew up, look at that Bible. But of course, everybody didn't believe in God because it wasn't taught to them. Because God says they know not what they do. So Pastors Chronicles, how could you be talking about these people and yet you're not even trying to help them at all? Trying to expose them is not what's going to help them. And it's not what's going to save nobody else looking at your video because all you're doing is pumping fear into the brain. You pumping fear into somebody's mind. You're doing exactly what the white supremacy wants your ass to do. That's why they shut you down. And see, if y'all notice, Pastors Chronicles, I don't have a whole lot of subscribers, okay? I don't have a whole lot of a huge following. Why? Because I'm not out here promoting negativity. I'm not going on YouTube trying to, you know what I'm saying, expose what the devil is, talking about somebody else. I'm not what's going to do that at all, okay? That's not what's going to save me. Pastor Chronicles, you got better things you could be talking about right now. Why would you constantly make a video on your black skin color? Because that's all you're doing, man. So you got to understand this too, man. Like, especially the hood, man. A lot of black folks are jealous of other black folks because they made it. You see, the problem with our black community, Pastor Chronicles, is there's a lot of lazy people out here, okay? There's black folks that don't want to work hard no more. They want it easy, okay? They want opportunity to be given to them. They don't want to really earn what they earn and keep. They don't want to go out there and go get it. They just want to sleep in the house all day long. They just want to play video games. They want to be on social media all day long and do nothing. This is a problem, man, with our community. A lot of people don't even want to work a 9-to-5 job at all. You see, people like Oprah Winfrey, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, and the rest of these artists, they know how to go and grind. They know how to wake up at 6, 7 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? With their coffee on, getting to work. They know how to go get it. They don't sit around here waiting for nobody giving them opportunity. They went and took it. And last time I checked, man, 50 Cent to put his money into good use. All right? But see, 50 Cent comes from the hood. It comes from the ghetto, okay? He grew up in gang banging. Or he grew up in that environment. He had no choice. But that's what doing that is what helped him to survive. And furthermore, this is another thing why you need to be calling your people devils, all right? These artists are not going off telling nobody to go shoot up a building, go rob somebody. They're not telling you to go kill somebody at all. They're telling you about their life story through their music. You see? The problem is, man, see, people in their minds and their brains got this perception, right? They believe something they got to believe is true. Okay? See, Pastor Chronicles, all you doing is deceiving people. That's all you're doing. You're a false prophet. Like, so all you're doing is scaring somebody. You want somebody to fear these people, to throw judgment on them. That's all you're doing. See, I know your game, Pastor Chronicles. All you're doing right now is doing something for YouTube views so you can get paid off it. You're not a real preacher at all. I can tell you, man, real preachers out there ministering. They're out there saving souls. They're not on YouTube 24 hours a day, making long-ass videos. And you taking videos of somebody else's video, man. I can't believe you actually listen to Mark Dice, man. That man is a racist. Racist, you know what I'm saying? You know what? That man's a racist SOB, man. That man don't care about black folks at all. He's getting rich off art, off our skin color. That's why I told people in my other videos don't believe in the Illuminati. It's all bullcrap. Those that know who the real Illuminati is know it was a scientific group that believed in science. Did not believe in worshiping the devil at all. That group been dismantled in the early 1700s, the early 1800s, late 1700s, 1800s. The Illuminati you think exists ain't even a real group. It's just a group of bank owners, people whose names and profile you will never ever see or get close to that own trillions. Okay? See, those particular people are the ones you should be worried about, are the people that's in the government who you'll never see, who you'll never get close to, who have all the laws, who pass, who determine how much we get paid, how much taxes we gonna have to get paid, gonna determine and foreclose homes. See, those are the ones you gotta be worried about. the trillionaires, okay? The people who own Chase Morgan, Bank of America, okay, Citibank, them type of people is the ones you should be worried about because they're the ones who fund the wars, okay? They the ones who get together in secret meetings with the leaders of the world, okay? Those are people you'll never get close to and fund, but you'll never try to expose them at all. See, Pastor Chronicles, you only exposing black folks because it's easy. It's going to get you to be paying attention. It's going to get somebody to listen to you, which is a shame. A black man that hates his own skin color is a freaking problem. And see, I'm not going to say the word cool because I'm not programmed to do that. I'm going to say it's black foolery. Bro, you are a black fool. That's what you are, a fool. No, man, you need to be preaching the real word of God. Going into the Bible, you know what I'm saying, go quote with scriptures. You don't need to be on YouTube talking about somebody else. Because all you're doing is passing judgment. And let me tell you about Oprah Winfrey, too, man. Because, see, Pastors Chronicles, the only type of people that hate Oprah Winfrey so much is either the white supremacy or the people who is racist in the media who can't stand Oprah Winfrey's success, or is jealous black folks like you. Because, see, this is the reason why some black folks don't like Oprah Winfrey, right? Because Oprah Winfrey don't dress like a whore. Oprah Winfrey don't act ratchet at all. Oprah Winfrey don't never be going around here cheating on men, cheating on her husband. Oprah Winfrey did everything right in her life. Oprah Winfrey is an example of what black women should be. Professional, go to school, get their education, dress proper. Dress in skirts and dresses that are long. That's not showing their cleavage. Not trying to show all their legs. Not trying to show all their body. Oprah Winfrey had to start from the bottom like everybody else. Oprah Winfrey went to high school, graduated, got her college degree, okay? I guess she has like more. I think she has a PhD if I'm not mistaken, but she went to years of schooling, right? Oprah Winfrey started off as a reporter. She worked for the news. Then eventually she was able to get her own platform and she had her own talk show, which she did back in the 90s. For those that watch her TV show that went on Channel 7, ABC, or one of those syndicates. Oprah Winfrey saved up money, but see, Oprah Winfrey did what Bill Cosby should have did and basically create her own network. Oprah Winfrey waited until years later when she was able to accumulate over $1 billion, then started her own Oprah Winfrey Network, her own channel on a different syndicate. Oprah Winfrey did not try to buy out NBC. That was the white folks. You see, y'all want to know why Bill Cosby is being treated the way he's treated? Because Bill Cosby at one point in time tried to empower the black community. He tried to buy off NBC, which made white folks think differently and be scared of him. See, the white supremacy figured that Bill Cosby was trying to take over television. Because had Bill Cosby was able to buy off NBC, it would have gave black folks a huge platform that would empower the black community. See, y'all need to understand what the real devils are right now. And it's not our people at all, Pastor Chronicles. Let me break anybody that's listening to this video right now. I want y'all to pay very close attention. Bill Cosby messed up trying to buy NBC. So when Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC, the white supremacy, the powers that be, who was really being and racist, they felt, okay, we got to destroy Bill Cosby. We got to shut this man down. We got to stop this nigger from trying to take over what's ours. So what we going to do, we going to put a scandal on him. We going to tarnish his name. We going to basically accuse him of rape. We going to accuse him of sexually molesting these women. Women who Bill Cosby, by the way, never really even touched at all. The man was recently found not guilty, but you see what's happening, right? So since a lot of y'all think that to get into Hollywood, to get into acting, and to be an entertainment actor, you got to give your soul to the devil. Where's the devil now in Bill Cosby's case, huh? Where's Lucifer right now? Is Lucifer helping Bill Cosby at all? Ask yourselves that. Come on, Pastor Chronicles, right? You think you know what the devil is? Obviously, the devil's not helping Bill Cosby at all, man. They trying to throw Bill Cosby in jail. Okay? Bill Cosby's like 82 years old. They want to throw that old man in prison. Why? The man didn't do nothing wrong. But see, this is why I keep restating from all the videos. Black on black violence. Black on black hate. Okay? They found a way to mentally break Pastor Chronicles people like you down and get you to hate your own skin color. They want you to do that. You do exactly what they want you to do. Okay? Yeah, where's the devil in Bill Cosby's case? They'll say they took away Bill Cosby's Hollywood star. They ruined everything about him. Matter of fact, last time I checked, the Cosby Show was all about positivity. It showed the black man and woman in a positive light. Okay? Cliff Huxtable was a doctor, okay? That had a PhD, a doctor, okay? And he was the top nurse of his medical facility. His wife was Claire Huxtable, okay? A lawyer, a successful lawyer. They both had like 4 kids, 3 or 4 kids who they all raised, okay? They showed the Huxtables as a positive black family. They wasn't acting nasty or dysfunctional at all like you see on TV these days, okay? It showed the black men and women a positive attitude. And not just the Cosby Show. You have the Family Matters, okay? You had Smart Guy, half and half. Even the shows that showed the single parent household, but they were still raising kids in a positive light. Okay? You had the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You had those type of shows, okay? That showed black folks taking care of their children. Hard working black people who would basically have each one of those episodes, you notice, had a positive message behind it. Now people can learn from them. That's why still to this day, man, I love those shows. Even in Living Single, right? And notice in Living Single, they're one of those men and women were cheating on their spouses, cheating on their boyfriend or girlfriends. Okay? It showed black folks getting along. Notice you don't have that no more. Why we don't have that no more? Because the media wants us to be portrayed as gangsters. They want us to automatically be portrayed as drug dealers, deadbeat dads. We abusive. We as black men, we hit and abuse our women. That's what the media puts us as. You already know. Say you turn on TV, who do you always see as the average gangster? Who do you always see as the drug dealer? Who do you always see as the one robbing places? Black folks. So y'all understand what system we in right now. We ain't living in a messed up system. But no, they want you to call us the devil. They want you to call Oprah Winfrey and 50 Cent satanic, so it throws your attention off who's really the devil's here. Like I told y'all, man, the 17-year-old who went to our school with that shotgun and started killing on people and started opening fire, he was a real devil. Okay? I told y'all that. A real Luciferian is somebody that's mentally ill. They are crazy. They really will kill somebody in the name of whatever their purpose is. Okay? And last time I checked, Snoop Dogg didn't tell nobody to go kill somebody or bust with somebody at all, man. When Snoop Dogg made 187, he was getting tired of these crooked officers misusing us. They've been doing that for years. But Snoop Dogg's always a changed man. He's not making that type of music. Y'all act like Snoop Dogg can't worship God like you do. No, last time I checked, God died for us like he died for the sinners. God forgives. He wants to save. He tells you to forgive and forget. But see, Pastors Chronicles, when you put out videos like you put out, you only making things much worse. You're not forgiving at all. You just putting out so much hate. So much bitterness in your heart. You just mad because they got money that you don't have. That's what this is really about. See, I know the truth already. Why can't our black folks in the industry just be talented enough? Why they just can't work hard enough? You see, this is why I do my videos I'm making. See, I don't want to try to get the wrong reception. Pastors Chronicles, I'm not trying to necessarily throw beef towards you right now. I'm only doing a video right now to warn you about what you're doing that's wrong. Try to tell you should be doing something else right now. Matter of fact, you need to stop talking about our black folks and start worrying about who's really the devil right now. What you're really not going to do because you're scared. See, Pastor Chronicles, if you start making a video about the Pope, about the priests, those said these Catholic priests that's raping these boys and paying their families off, you start making videos about these other pedophiles in the industry that's not black, you start making videos trying to expose the government, you scared you go to your YouTube video shut down. That's why, I ain't scared, man. I got videos pertaining to that. You look at my other videos. I got videos telling the blood and the Crip to get along and unite. I got videos like that. I ain't scared of these people at all. I'm not. See, Pastor Chronicles, unlike you, I got real faith in God. Okay? And my faith in God does not need me to believe to start throwing judgment on somebody else. See, I question anybody that's listened to Pastor Chronicles videos. Anybody that's listened to them believing that. Where is your faith in God right now? For those that say you believe in Jesus or whatever, you believe in God, you sure is let the devil scare you. But see, y'all gotta understand, when you put into negativity like that, you constantly look at videos pertaining to the devil, you feed into that negative energy. That means you letting the Lucifer basically scare you. Lucifer got all y'all scared right now, which is sad. It's really sad. Matter of fact, sometimes I wonder, is Lucifer even real or not? Because sometimes I wonder, is Lucifer just a figment of our imagination, like the boogeyman? He's just something to mentally break you down and scare you. Like I told y'all earlier in this video. The slave master was basically putting the devil on the slaves to scare them into continually live that lifestyle. That's why they were in bondage. And see, this is why Kanye meant by each other Savior was a choice. You see what's happening to Kanye right now. Notice how they trying to destroy Kanye because Kanye trying to open their minds up. Now, I don't agree with that slavery was a choice because it really wasn't. A lot of slaves were forced into that, which I covered in my other video. But what Kanye should have did was that black folks should have rebelled. That's what he should have did. Slavery was just a slavery for 400 years was a mental thing, which actually I found out we wasn't even enslaved for 400 years at that. That's a lie. But anyways, Kanye said it wrong, but he should have said that black folks should rebel, which they did. Okay, because think about it. If all the slaves would have went against the slave masters, we couldn't basically be willing to die for their freedom. A lot of them could have been free. But see, it's crazy when, these slave masters use their mental game to scare you. So that's what you got to understand, man. Like, our black people are not devils. We're not Luciferians. Most black people in the industry, you come to find out none of them don't even believe in that bull crap at all. I'm gonna let you know that now. And excuse my language, but to me, all that devil stuff, calling out people Luciferians, it's all bullshit. And I'm sorry for cussing, but it's just the real, man. It's all BS at the end of the day. Okay? Ain't no devil in it. It's just a lot of these artists are just talented. They naturally talented. And see, a lot of artists nowadays, they got distribution deals. They not even signed to no major label like that at all. Okay? People like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, they make these labels sign the contracts that they want to be signed. Not what the labels want to sign them to. You see, man? Y'all gotta understand where you come from. But see, Pastors Chronicles, you don't understand your own people at all. You just don't. All the symbolism stuff, man, it's just false. It's just fake. It has no power to it. It can't scare you or do nothing to you. And furthermore, Oprah Winfrey, Snoop Dogg, and 50 Cent didn't do nothing to you, and all these other artists in the game, if they didn't threaten you or they didn't do nothing to you, then why are you so scared of them? Why are you going on here telling your people to hate these people? For what? And see, the crazy part about it is Snoop Dogg was right in front of you, right? And he see that you was struggling. He said that you was hungry and you was struggling, and Snoop Dogg offers to give you $100 to feed you and put gas in your car. Would you hate on them then, huh? After that, Pastors Chronicles, if Oprah Winfrey was to say, you know what I'm saying, you look like a nice young man, and y'all start talking right, you tell her what your dream is, and she helped you get your own church, would you hate on Oprah Winfrey then? Huh? Ask yourself that, for real. Pastors Chronicles. And that goes for anybody watching this video, because I know once I release this video, y'all finna all come attack me. But for those defending Pastors Chronicles, I'm telling you right now, please come with some positivity, for real. Let me know how has the devil affect you right now. Please ask for that. How has 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Oprah Winfrey, Beyonce, Jay-Z, what has any of these people done to you personally that got you hating on them so much? Please answer yourself that, for real. Because last time I checked, these people ain't worrying about none of us at all. These, like I said, these entertainers on it, they just doing what they supposed to do right now. They doing what they want to do. Okay? A lot of them had a dream to do music, and that's what they doing. See, the problem with a lot of people is they miss out on their blessing because of fear. That the devil scared them into doing something. There's a lot of people right now, believe it or not, that got talent just as good a voice as these entertainers y'all accuse of being the devil. But because they let other people like Pastors Chronicles and G. Craig Lewis put fear into their brain, they miss out on their blessing. A lot of them can change music, but they're scared. No, man, ain't no fear in me at all. The devil can't scare me like he's scaring a lot of y'all right now. So Pastors Chronicles, between you and me right now, brother, you need to do something else. And if you want to debate me, go right ahead. I love to debate you, brother, but I'm just here to tell you, Pastors Chronicles, you're wrong. You're a fake preacher. You're not real, so stop calling yourself Pastors Chronicles. There's already a Chronicles on here named Chronicles of Judah. Okay? And see, I don't agree with a lot of stuff he says in this video either, but that man's obviously intelligent. And he straight said a lot of that music is just entertainment. He don't take it seriously, which you shouldn't be doing at all. Pastors Chronicles, you need to be out here preaching the word of God, not talking about other people, especially black folks. Not listening to Mark Dice's racist behind tell you that your black folks are evil. See, that's another thing black folks need to stop doing. You need to stop listening to these white folks talk about your black race and call them evil, which they not. Some of these white preachers, these evangelicals, not your friend anyway. Just like Joel Osteen, for example, right? When Houston had that big old flood, that fast flood, you had all that water coming in there, and those big old hurricanes, Joel Osteen did not open his doors to anybody of refuge. There's a lot of our black people, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, now minorities out there suffering. All right, they didn't have no place to go. Joel Osteen kept his doors closed, said, y'all can't come in here, man. Now, what kind of a preacher is that? You see, a lot of these evangelicals, they just as racist anyway, man. A lot of them know saying that they Jesus ain't for us. Y'all need to know this too, man. Some of these white preachers, I ain't saying this is all of them, this is some of them, they not black folks' friend at all. They just not, man. You see, a lot of them come from family who are KKK. See, the KKK with the white sheets, they believed in God too. They believe in Jesus too, right? But when the black folks start worshiping God, knows they're going to burn down our cross. They're going to bomb our church and they're going to terrorize us because obviously we can't worship Jesus the way they want us to worship Jesus. So what does that tell you right now? You see, I know what it is already. And see, y'all can't call Oprah Winfrey satanic just because she has a difference of opinion. You see, Oprah Winfrey went to Africa to back. Oprah Winfrey knows the truth already. She knows what our people really are. That's why Oprah Winfrey where she is. That's why Oprah Winfrey can get invited by Prince Harry and Meghan to the royal wedding. Why? Because Oprah Winfrey is positive. Oprah Winfrey basically is doing change. Oprah Winfrey opened the minds of thousands of people to know that race shouldn't be a color. We're all one human race. Okay? Even Serena Williams, look how positive she is. Y'all hate those Serena Williams because she didn't marry no black man. which is sad. No, Serena Williams did give the brothers a chance. It just didn't work out. She was with Common all that time. No, don't hate on Serena Williams right now. Serena Williams worked hard like everybody else. Her family came up. Her sister came up from the ghetto like everybody else. So y'all understand this too. And I'm gonna say this also too, man. And see, in Snoop Dogg case, right? Snoop Dogg has donated thousands of dollars to the black community. Snoop Dogg has basically sent hundreds of boys, of young men who grew up in the ghetto from single parent households whose parents didn't have much, playing football, and sent them all to college through his Snoop Dogg League. Last I checked, Snoop Dogg with the gamers went to the police station talking against black on black violence, trying to stop it. So how could he be evil? How does he use his Christianity to deceive the masses? Y'all out of y'all goddamn mind. No, Pastors Chronicles, that's why I'm here to check you, brother. You're wrong. And I'm only warning you right now, you're only making yourself things much worse. You are more of a problem than you're solving it. So anybody looking at his videos right now, stop looking at that. Stop paying attention to that video. It's all nonsense and lies. Okay? And I know I'm not perfect, but I know what it is. I know the truth already, man. Our black people aren't devils at all. Stop letting the devil scare you. Okay? Instead of focusing on them, man, y'all need to worry about yourself right now. Some of y'all got unsaved family members. Some of y'all got your own problems right now. Don't worry about these other artists that made it. Worry about yourself right now. And I tell anybody that. Because let's just keep it real too, man. Let's keep it 100, right? Because the devil is something that you like. See, as much as people like Pastors Chronicles and other people that's been doing all these YouTube videos accusing the devil, talking about these other entertainers as being part of the devil, I could guarantee you this, all right? And this is just me being perfectly honest, right? A lot of them are not ready to face the devil if the devil was to come right in front of them. And I'm going to repeat. How many of y'all that's accusing the devil like Pastors Chronicles, are you ready to face the devil if the devil was right in front of you? I'm going to tell y'all right now, the devil comes as something that you like. Okay, the devil comes as something you want to see. He's something you desire. That's how smart Lucifer is. You got to understand, man. Lucifer been, you know what I'm saying, when God threw Lucifer out of the, supposedly out of heaven, that was thousands of years ago, okay? The devil is obviously not a fool. It's obviously not somebody you want to be playing around with at all. See, a lot of y'all think y'all know who the devil, y'all don't know who the devil really is. The devil's going to come as like an angel of light, but he's really not. See, if you're not really prayed up, you don't got the whole armor of God, you're going to be deceived by the devil. See, the devil can come as your best friend. He could come as a girl you really like. He could give you the most good opportunity possible. He gives you an offer you can't refuse. And see, check it out, right? If someone was to offer you the money that Oprah Winfrey's making, how many of y'all would be talking about the devil then? Matter of fact, this how good the devil is, right? The devil could come at you and blatantly tell you, I'll write you a check for $25 million. Okay, for $25 million, if you go on here, you wear this dress, you skirt, and you get hugged up with another dude. And you don't got to do no sex. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to do no sexual favors. You don't got to do no porno, but just wear this dress and wear the rainbow flag. And how many of y'all would actually do that? And then he'll tell you, okay, I'll give you this money to move your family out together. I'll give you this money. Oh, no, better yet, right? He said, okay, I'll give you this much money to appear in a video, you know what I'm saying, with a gun in your hand, you know what I'm saying, just going around shoot up your own people. Okay? You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all would actually do that? Let me just ask yourself, right? That's how the devil works, right? The devil could give you a good opportunity right now. The perfect opportunity. You would never know what it is. He could cause you to have sex, okay, and cheat on your wife. That's what the devil could actually do right now if you're not prayed up. That's all I'm trying to say. Even the video of Childish Gambino was trying to tell everybody a message right now that this is America because America is full of gun violence. People will shoot and kill their own people. That's what Childish Gambino was trying to tell y'all too in this video. No, Childish Gambino was not trying to do that video just try to be evil. No, that's what the white folks think of him. No, he was trying to show you what was really going on in this country, how messed up this country is. But still, that's safe right now. The safe can offer you a deal, y'all wouldn't even know it. See, it's one thing to talk about the devil. It's another thing to have to face the devil. It's a whole lot of problem. And I can guarantee none of y'all are ready to face the devil at all. None of you. Pastors Chronicles show is not ready to face the devil at all. No, Pastors Chronicles, you don't know what the real devil is. And the people who are worshiping the devil, you're not exposing them at all. You're just not, man. No, you need to stop talking about these black entertainers, man. These people that made it. Because they came from the bottom like you did. They came from the same household as you did. Outside the cameras, these are regular people like you and I. They got to pay their bills like we got to pay. They got to pay our taxes like we got to pay. They got to pay their car note, their insurance. They got to take care of their children like we got to take care of. You see, man, all Oprah Winfrey and 50 Cent and Snoop and all these artists did was basically move their family to a nicer household. They moved their family out of poverty. They put their money, they invested it like Jay-Z and Beyonce did. Matter of fact, Jay-Z's 444 album was actually positive. You know what I'm saying? It was not about, he wasn't talking about no street stuff. That's why people don't like him no more, because Jay-Z changed. No, man, people can change too. So y'all gotta understand it. God died for the sinner like he died for us born agains. We have all come and fallen short of the glory of God. But you need to learn how to forgive and forget. You need to stop doing these videos talking about your own race, your own skin color. It's just sad and sickening. But anyways, man, y'all tell me how y'all feel right now in the comment section. Because I know the Pastors Chronicles going to get a whole lot of his following. People that's going to defend this, man, which I have no reason. I don't understand why they doing it. It's just sad. But yeah, they can come attacking my video. But if y'all come and attack my video, y'all better bring some actual debatable facts. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Y'all better come correct and come positive. Because I come to educate. You know what I'm saying? I don't do these videos to try to get views. Obviously, I'm going to do it to get subscribers. I'm only doing these videos to help, you know what I'm saying, put some sense into somebody and let somebody know that it's okay. Because see, all y'all doing when y'all make videos about the devil and you talk about other people, you basically putting fear into people's lives. You're scaring people. I'm not gonna go in here scaring nobody. Okay, that's not what I'm about. I'm up here telling people to be their own boss. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Be successful on your own terms. You can be just as good as they is. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to scare these. You don't have to be even scared of these people at all. These people ain't gonna do nothing to you. But that's just what it is, man. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. I'll see you soon.